The aroma of roasted chicken and rosemary fills the kitchen, reminding me a little of my childhood Friday meals with my mother. Her voice breaks the silence as I'm cleaning a pan in the sink, the water warm against my hands. This tone is sharper than her typical one when she's exhausted or irritated about her job, as if she's been holding it in. I shut off the faucet and look behind me. She's standing by the dining table with her arms folded and her lips pressed together. The street. Outside is bustling with far-off traffic, but inside, it's just the two of us, and the air seems heavier. When she gets like this, I've learned to let her talk first, so I wipe my hands with a dish towel and wait. She doesn't immediately look at me. Instead, her eyes are on the floor as if she's practicing. This is preferable to speculating about what's wrong. I pause with the towel as she says, "My sister needs the house," as if it were a trivial matter. I thought I misheard. The home? But it wasn't a room or a weekend stay. I can still see my parents' house, where I grew up, where they left me after they passed away. Mom's recipe cards are in a drawer in the garage toolbox. I turn to face her, leaning firmly against the counter, trying to maintain the calmness in my voice. "What? Do you mean by the house?" Her eyes meet mine, and a spark appears, as if we're just clearing up a misunderstanding. "But I know that spark. We've already broken some boundaries. Justine recently graduated," she says, and she claims this clarifies everything. She now holds an art degree. "And this house is simply sitting here, Marcus. You do nothing with it. She needs a place to start her life." It hits like a jab, but I don't flinch. I remember the porch Dad constructed and how Mom used to hum while watering her roses. I've maintained every square inch of this home, painting the fence, repairing the leaky roof. But I don't say that. Instead, I try to explain gently. She can stay here if she needs somewhere for a while. I offer the guest room. Her countenance shifts. Her jaw tightens. She moves closer. "She deserves it," she snaps. Her voice is louder now. "Not a room, Marcus. The home." That word, family, makes me feel excluded. My chest constricts, but I hold my ground. Behind me, on the edge of the counter, I consider Justine's ambitious aspirations, her countless posts about living her truth. She never inquired about this place, didn't care about its history or the walls that raised us, and now it belongs to her? That's not going to happen, I say, slowly shaking my head. I speak quietly but firmly. This is my parents' house, and it's not for sale. The world seems to hold its breath. Her eyes widen, then narrow, and I see it before it happens. She takes a quick step forward and slaps me. Hard. My flesh burns. For a moment I'm stunned, not by the pain but by the harsh snap that echoes in the still kitchen. Because she actually did it. The dishes in the sink clink. The faucet drips, a sound I hadn't noticed until now. I feel the warmth beneath my fingertips as I touch my cheek. I look at her. She's breathing heavily. Her face is red, and her eyes are daring me. I don't respond. I just maintain eye contact, showing her I'm not giving up. Then she yells, "I want you out of this house now, you bastard!" Her voice is rough and jagged. The words feel like knives meant to push me out, to erase me. I can imagine what she wants, me begging, shouting. But I don't. Instead, I keep my gaze on hers, and something inside me changes. It's clarity. Not rage. Not pain, just a fog lifting. I think about the years I've spent trying to make this work. How she's always wanted more. More money, more status, more of what I couldn't give. And now, my home, where my parents' memories live. She thinks she can take it, so I lower my hand from my cheek and nod once. "Okay," I murmur. Her mouth opens like she's ready to keep fighting, but I don't give her the chance. I grab my jacket from the chair and head to the door. She watches me, waiting for me to turn back. Apologize. But I don't. The front door creaks, the same way Dad said it always did. I step outside. The night air is cool. It soothes the sting on my cheek. I don't turn around. The door closes behind me. I walk steadily into the street. I don't know where I'm going yet, but I know one thing. I will never give up what is mine. Not tonight. The streetlights cast long shadows. The neighborhood feels different, like I'm seeing it with new eyes. A dog barks in the distance. I remember how Mom laughed when Dad tried to dance in the kitchen. As I walk, I remember the vows I made after they passed. To protect what they built. To remember. She doesn't realize she never did. But that's okay. I have time. And a plan. I'm not going to lose tonight. As I turn, the sting in my cheek fades. I breathe slowly. I'm not running, I'm choosing my moment, and she'll know it when it comes. The motel room smells faintly of bleach. I sit on the edge of the bed, duffel bag unzipped on the old carpet. Just a few days' worth of clothes. I didn't take much when I left. I didn't want to give her the satisfaction. The hum of the air conditioner fills the silence. I stare at my phone. No texts, no calls. But that's fine. She thinks I'm gone, and that's exactly what I want her to believe. I lean back against the headboard. The springs groan beneath me. I close my eyes. Her slap doesn't sting anymore, but I still feel it. And I remember, when she told me to leave, her voice cracked. I don't hate her, not yet, but I'm not crawling back either. When I left, the porch light was still on, glowing soft in the dark. That house, it's not just wood and brick, it's them. I was 10 when Mom laughed in the kitchen and Dad showed me how to hammer nails on that porch. He looked at me and said, "This is ours, Marcus." I didn't just want a place to live. I wanted a place to stand. I didn't understand it then. But I do now. I grab my keys from the nightstand. I have something to finish. It wasn't the arguments that tipped me off. It was the small things. How she stopped asking about my day. How she spoke of our future like it was a checklist. Ignored it too long, but not anymore. I'm done playing her game. I'm setting boundaries. Quietly. Just like Dad taught me. I lock the motel door and head out. The parking lot is empty, except for my truck under a flickering light. I drive through the old part of town, to Mr. Ellis's office, a tiny brick building between a bakery and a hardware store. The kind you'd miss if you weren't looking. Mrs. Clara greets me at the desk. "Morning, Marcus," she says kindly. "He's expecting you." I nod. Down the hall, Mr. Ellis, my parents' lawyer, waits, glasses sliding down his nose. Steady. "Hands." He stands, shakes mine. "Sit," he says. "You look like you didn't sleep." I smile faintly. "I'm fine." He doesn't push. "You sure about this?" he asks, tapping the folder. I nod again. "I've been sure since last night." He opens the packet. His voice is calm. A transfer of ownership, protection, boundaries, not revenge. Clarity. It takes an hour. When we're done, he leans back, watching me. "You're doing the right thing," he says. I believe him. I leave with the folder in hand. Back. In the truck, I pause, thinking of Mom sipping tea, watching bees in her garden. When she got sick, she said, "Keep it safe, Marcus." I promised I would, and I meant it. I start the engine. Her hand might be strong, but my memory is stronger. Let her believe she's won. I'm not calling. I'm not explaining. Let her call her sister. Let them plan for a house they don't own. Back at the motel, I open the folder once more, and I smile.